Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Okay. When you just search for this name on Google, on YouTube, you will see a lot of activities there and you will really enjoy it. At this point, we have a lot of videos for you, over 400 videos. It means you can come here and learn any topic of your choice: mathematics, physics, chemistry. And just in case you want to book for our online class, you can call us on this line 2348034495990. You can do three things with this line. You can call us, you can WhatsApp us, and also Telegram is allowed, either of the three. Okay, I will be working on problems on latitude and longitude. Now, before, I have to let you know that there are two questions there that I want to work with. It was sent from one of my students. Let me not publish it on our platform so that others can learn from it. Now, look at the first question, how it look like. It's a very simple one, but it will be very simple if you master video 1, video 2, video 3 on our channel on latitude and longitude. Okay, look at this. Now, look at this question. It's a very simple one. 2 point x is 32 degree north and 47 degree west, and y is 32 degree north, 25 degree east, are on the Earth's surface. If it takes an aeroplane 12 hours to fly from S to Y along the parallel of latitude, it means small circle, which is going to be small r. Its speed correct to nearest kilometer per hour, is that what I'm going to be? Taking your r as 6,400 kilometers and your pi 22 all over 7. Now, that is the question we are talking about. Let's try to work it out. Somebody sent this to me, and let's see how it will be. Now, the first thing is you must understand how to, to represent it in form of diagram. Now, the best thing is, and which I will have done that in our video 1. If you don't know how to construct this by now, please visit the first video for better understanding. Now, I'm trying to draw I have to be on my note. This is going to be what? North and the south. South pole and north pole and south pole. It's also good to put my west and east. This is my west, this is my east. Now, very, very important. Now, let me interpret the question, how the questions look like. Now, I don't need to cram or put anything in. The first thing is, I've told you that longitude is north and south. Latitude is, longitude is west and east, while latitude is north and south. Take note of this information very well. Now, this is my latitude, this is my longitude, this is my latitude, this is my longitude. Take note of that very, very well. And I've told you that if they are of the same location, the same point, it will be subtracted. And if they are of the same, different points, east and west, it will be what? Added, which we have done that in our video 1. Okay, now, I'm having north of this 32. This is going to be 32 degree north. And I'm having 47 degree west, which is my longitude. Now, 47 degree west. Now, I'll move on to the next one, 32 degree north, which is very correct. Okay, and 25 degree east. 25 degree east. Now, here will be 25 degree east. Very, very important. Now, since I have this, don't forget that is a and also this is my equator. I've explained that in my video 3. Now, it means what I will just do, the radius, which is the small r that I'm referring to, will be somewhere here. Now, from here to here is a small r. From here to here is a small r. It means I will be having something like this. Now back to video 3 now. I've explained to you video 3 that distance along parallel, which is latitude of parallel, it will be small r, which is from here to here. That is what we are working towards. And the question is asking for speed. Now, here is 32. Here will be what? 32. 32. Take note of that. And also, we are talking about from here to here, and also from here to here. That is what we are working on. It means here is x, 49 years, and here is y. That is all. That is all we are to work towards. Now, the theta himself will be equals to 25 plus 47. 25 plus 27, which is going to be what? 72 degree. And the small theta, which is beta, will be equals to 32 degree. I've explained this in my previous video, which is video 3. And now the question is talking about speed. Now, speed is distance divided by time taken. Now, distance divided by time taken. Now, I have, from here now, let me generate my distance. It means distance x to y along parallel of latitude equals to theta all over 360 pi 2 pi r small r, theta all over 360 r, which I've told you that my r equals to what? Big R cos beta, which I've explained that in the video 3. Make sure you be on that part. Now, it means since my r is equals to this, I can answer that what? My theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 22 all over 3. Oh, let me first show how it will look like. Theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi big R cos beta. Now, we all know that my beta is 32, my theta is 72, and my R is 64, and my pi is, it means I'll be having 72 divided by 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 22 all over 7 multiplied by 6,400 multiplied by cos 32. Now, which with the help of my calculator, I will be having now the distance we are talking about, distance sy will be equals to 88 multiplied by 640 multiplied by cos 32 divided by 7 divided by 7. Now, since I have this, I can now say that what, with the help of my calculator, which I compute now, it will be equals to with the help of my calculator, it will be equals to 6,823 kilometers. That is the distance of that movement. Now, we all know that the time the thing took is, the time taken is what? My time equals to what? 11 hours. 11 hours. Now, it means the distance, the speed that the question requested for will be equals to 682 divided by 11, which it will be equals to it will be equals to 6 something. What's going to be 620? If I should guess right, it should be 620. Yes, 620 kilometer per hour. That is all. That is the answer. The answer is 620 kilometer per hour. You can see that all what I'm saying, I'm referring to the videos that I've made before, which it really make it so easy. And likewise, if you can watch the video before now, video 1, video 2, video 3, it's possible that you solve any question on latitude without no problem. Okay, let's assume you have no problem. You can come here the way I approach my own question. It will also help you out. Now, let me give you one more example. One more question that somebody sent to me also. Okay, look at this question. Come in. Okay, look at this question. It will really also help us. Okay, look at this question that was sent to me. In fact, the student was begging me, that is not, could not handle the question. And it's a very simple question. Very, very simple. I was telling her the question is very simple, but she did not believe me. But let's see how it will be. Now, look at this question. Okay, maybe I publish this one. You should be the first one to watch this video anyway. Now, look at this question. It's very, very simple. Now, don't forget that my big R is 6,400 kilometers, and my pi is always equals to 22 all over 7. Please take it of those things. They are constant value. Now, the first thing you will need to do, let me quickly sketch it out. Let me try to draw something out, and it will really be very good for me. Now, I will try to draw is a word problem. And if you want to deal with word problem, you must understand some key points. The first thing is, when we talk about due of any point. Now, look at this. This is what? Movement. This is a cardinal point. Now, this particular part, we call it due north. Take note of that. Due north. Because there are due on the question, which you may not, if you don't understand the meaning of due. I've explained it when I was teaching bearing and distance. I've explained the word due. Now, if you are talking about due east, my due east is this movement. This is called due east. Now, also due west, and also, please take note of that. I'm just like trying to break down word due on that part, on this question. The word due, very, very important. Now, likewise, you are talking about earth and it's spherical in shape. The first thing you need to draw, you draw out this, which is going to be, you locate the poles. Now, this is called North Pole, this is called South Pole, and this is west, and this is east. Take note of those things. And I've explained due and due now. You should be able to relate it with what is on ground. Now, the first question says, K, this is the location of K. See, let me tell you about a point. I have a video on point, that point is interaction between two or more. When points, X and Y comes together, generate a what? A point. Now, something we want to be coming, join together, become a what? A point. Now, 60° north. This is what? This is called latitude. Now, this is called 60°. I'm sketching, it's not a proper worker, but you have to understand. And 50° west. 50° west will be somewhere like this. This is called 50°. Now, west. I've interpreted the first things, the first statement is a point on the Earth's surface. Is a point on the Earth's surface. L is another point. L is another point that I will call this one L. I don't know the L point. another point due east of K. Due east of K. Due east of K. Now, and the third point, N, is due north, due south of K. Due south of K. Now, I don't need to stress myself with what I'm having here. Now, somebody have given me the distance, very correct, which is the distance K lies on this, and Km is something like 1,095 kilometers. 195. Now I'm to calculate the distance of L to this, the latitude, the longitude of L, and to the latitude of N. Now, how do I go about this thing? First thing you do is that the latitude, the longitude of L. Now, it means distance is a parallel distance for your main position. Now, it means distance along parallel of latitude KL, along parallel latitude KL, which we all know that theta, which is video 3 multiplied by 2 pi r, and we all know that this r is equals to big cos beta. Take note of that. Since I know that, now KL lies on this particular number, which I will be talking about 520 will be equals to theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 22 all over 7 multiplied by my r is 6,400 multiplied by cos 60. Sorry, I wrote 60 here. Manage that. It means I'm talking about something like this. Sorry. Okay, this is cos 60. Now, that is what I'm talking about. Since I have this, I want to make theta the subject of formula. If I cross multiply, I'll be having theta of 2 multiplied by 22 multiplied by 6,400 multiplied by cos 60 will be equals to 7 multiplied by 360 multiplied by 3,520. That is going to be, and I will divide both sides by what? Theta, which is I have 7 multiplied by 360 multiplied by 3,520 divided by what? 2 multiplied by 3 means 22 multiplied by 6,000 multiplied by 0.5, because cos 60 is 0.5. Now, since I have this with the help of my calculator, okay, permit me to use calculator at this point so that I will be very fast on it. Now, calculator give me 63 degree. That is calculator value, which is 63 degree. Now, it means the angle on that is what? 63 degree. Between K and L is what? 63 degree. That would be 63 degree. That's 63 degree. Now, since I've gotten the angle, which is the latitude, the longitude, now the second question asks for something again. It asks for latitude of N. Latitude of N. Now, but I won't stop there. That is my theta. It means my longitude of L will be equals to, L will be equals to 50 plus theta. L will be equals to 50 plus 60, theta. It means we are talking about 50. Movement is on 50. It means I'll be having L will be equals to what? 50 plus 50 plus 13. Now, this first movement, second movement, it means the first 50s are for what? Are for movement. What we are talking about is equals to 13 degree of east. 13 degree of east. That is all about that. 13 degree of east. Because the first 50 let us to know the movement, and the second one let us to know the movement, and the residue is what? The remaining is what? Is the same thing on the second question, which is the latitude of n. Now, let me quickly, permit me to rub the beginning part of this question. The latitude of L. The same way, that is where the boy cannot get, where the questions was too tough for the boy. Now, but this time around, the latitude of n, the latitude of n. Now, it means this time around, the distance along latitude. The distance along latitude. Now, if the distance along latitude, it means distance along, the along longitude. Kn, which it will always be equal to theta all over 360 pi r big R. Because of what? It's a great circle. Now, it means what is the distance? The distance is equals to 1095. 1091, sorry, not 1091. Okay, okay, 1000. Okay, the person who sent me, there is a mistake. 51, sorry, 51. That is the question. Now, it means 10,951 will be equals to theta all over 360 multiplied by 22 multiplied by 22 all over 7 multiplied by 6,400. 6,400. Now, the same thing that happened here, it will also happen here now, which I will be having. Okay, at this point I will make my theta the subject, which theta will be equals to, please, I'm making subject of formula now, to be equals to 10,951 multiplied by 360 multiplied by 7 divided by 22 all over 22 multiplied by 6,400. Now, which by cutting off with my calculator, okay, save and save. Okay, now my calculator will give me theta equals to 97.999 degree. Now, that is my calculator. Now, I will now move on by having latitude of n will be equals to 60 plus theta. Now, which is 60 plus 97.999. They are all in degree. Now, at this point, it means the movement is what? It's going to be what? 60 plus 60 plus 30, 30 what? 37. 37.999. 37.999. Now, these are for movement, the same thing, because the movement is on 60. Now, it's up for movement. It means the latitude of n, latitude of n will be equals to 0.999 degree. That is my answer. That is all. Now you can see that it's very simple. I was telling her the question is very simple, but it was, hey, Mr. Davis, can you see now? That is all what you need to do. Don't forget you are home with Further Solutions Academy. Once again, thanks for watching.